Yes, it's R. Miranda Burke with DearDotNettieMae Theater Productions. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. March was the last time. And as a lot of you know, in March, that was probably one of the toughest moments. And that is because that was the same time I lost my father. Um, he was an amazing man. And to think that I lost my father this year has been a big adjustment. And if you would have told me it was going to happen, I would have not believed you. And when it happened a month before we had to do our show. That was probably really the last time I spoke to you guys about the last show, the last project that I was working on, which was Love Changes. So what's been going on in my world since, March? Well, first thing that happened was I took some time away from social media. I had to just step away. Right after the show, it was just, I needed time to heal, time to grieve. Because when my father passed, it was literally, we were a month into the show. And yes, it's my company, and I could have postponed the show until a later date. I am my father's child. I have to keep myself busy, keep myself focused, and to grieve and deal with it in working. So I decided to work in the theater company more. Decided to focus on a stage play and kind of keep my mind off of losing my dad. So that was the main thing I had to do. And after the show, I decided to get off of social media. So it was no Instagram, it was no Facebook, there was no Twitter going on in my world, especially the summer of 2014. I opted not to do it. And as tempting as it was, I just needed that step back. I just needed that moment where I'm like, well, what is Miranda want at this point? How is Miranda feeling? So that time was very sacred to me this summer. It's been a lot of transitioning in my social life, a lot of transitioning in my business life. One main thing that happened in the course of that was we are officially an LLC. We are recognized in the state of Ohio. So instead of us being Dear.Nettie Theater Productions, we're Dear.Nettie Theater Productions LLC. So that is a blessing. And that actually was one of my goals in 2014 was to get that taken care of. And we did. And because I didn't want to run a behind the scenes, under the cover business, I wanted it to be very legit, very real. So you talking about someone being grateful. I was very grateful. Another thing that took place in the summer is I ended up getting a brand new job, and the job that I ended up receiving was the last thing I thought I was going to end up doing. My first love when I was younger, I always wanted to be a first grade Spanish teacher. And I went to school for it. In high school, I went to college for it. But in the midst of me going to college, I just heard God speak to me and he said, change directions. And this is not what you're going to do. And I'm like, I don't understand. I always wanted to do this. Well, God opened the door for the theater world. And this new job I got, it was unexpected. But I am actually teaching fifth graders along with second graders. So it's a blessing. It's a huge, huge blessing. I am so grateful for that experience. And it's just, I'm getting to do the best of both worlds. I'm getting to do both of my loves at the same time. I have a theater company. I do that any chance I get, even if it's weekends, long grueling hours, weeknights, even in the weekdays, I still get to do it. But then I do my Monday through Friday, which is teaching, and I love it. I originally was like, I'm not trying to get back in that world. But when I got back into it, I must say, I love it. I love the children. So, if anything, that's what's been going on in my world. I know a lot of people have been asking, well, Miranda, you did have a stage play, and you told us it was coming out on DVD this fall. Well, that is a work in progress. That is something that I am being obedient and making sure everything is taken care of before we make any major announcements about what the next step is for Love Changes. The reason why I say that is, things happen. And right now, we have to just be in order. We have to be listening to what God is saying. And with No Ordinary Love, it was a quick transition. It was really fast. It was, we put it out on, we recorded it, we filmed it, we put it on, did interviews, and we put it on DVD. This project's a little different. Um, because at the end of the day, I have to be obedient to what God is instructing me to do. So there will be more further announcements about Love Changes. So don't freak out, but just be on the lookout. We'll keep you posted. That's just part of what DearDotNettieMae does. But I'm not here to talk about love changes. I'm not here to talk about personal life and social media. I'm here to talk about the next big thing. What is in store for DearDotNettieMae? Because typically around this time of the year, guess what we're doing? We're gearing up for a new stage play. Well, that's not happening this year. We're doing something completely different. God has me out of my comfort zone with my next project. And you're talking about someone shaking in their boots scared, I am freaking out. I'm like, Lord, what is this project you have me doing? I don't understand it. And typically, this is something I wouldn't be doing right now. This is so out of my comfort zone. So, why am I coming to you? I'm coming to you because I need actors. I need actors ages 25 all the way up to 50. This project is very different, it's very unorthodox, and it's not a stage play. Typically, stage plays, they're my judge. I know how to write a script for a stage play, get the scenes planned out, the blocking, costumes, everything. It's done. Boom. We have the character profiles on Facebook. We make it a big event. Well, with this new project, totally out my comfort zone. And when God said, this is it, this is the next step, I'm like, okay, typically, God, I would have waited about 5, 6, 7 years down the line to do this. But when He tells you to move, you have to be obedient to move. So, how do you guys tie into this? Well, like I said, we're having auditions. When are auditions? Well, before I get to auditions, let me back it up a little bit. We have our actors boot camp. And the Actors Boot Camp is just so you can get ready for our auditions. That is December 6th, and that is going to be at the Madisonville Public Library. That is going to be from 11 to about 4 or 5. So there's the boot camp. You will get training. You will learn about acting techniques and tips and whatnot. And you will get into workshops and you will learn how to prepare a monologue or a scene for your audition. You will also learn about audition etiquette and whatnot. So you will get prepared for that. And then we will invite you to the auditions themselves. So when are auditions? Auditions are actually the following week, December 13th at the same location. So if you know anyone, ages 25 to 50, male, female, any nationality, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, green, purple, blue, whatever color you are, please come out and check us out for this next project. I can't say too much what the project is about, but all I can say is God is going to do something amazing with this project. So, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I do have a Twitter, I have a Facebook, and I have an Instagram. All of them are Dear.NettieMae. So, Facebook is Dear.NettieMae Theater Productions. Instagram is Dear.NettieMae. And Twitter is at Dear.NettieMae, but it only has one T instead of two. So please get ready. Dear.NettieMae is back for 2015. Please expect some great things. I am so excited. I'm so grateful for what God has in store. So, but before I go, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to the team that I'm collaborating with on this new project, which is the main thing I forgot to say. I have to give a shout out to Musical Elevation Productions, and that is Wendell Gibbs Jr. and Antoine Franklin. We are collaborating on this new project. It is going to be amazing. You need a photographer, you need a band, anything digital, contact them. They are amazing. They have a Facebook ME Productions. They have a Instagram, and I'll have all that on a video as well. At the end of this video, I'll have all their information. The music that you hear on this video is from them. You're talking about a team in the making, a company in the making. Amazing. Wendell has done my photography work for the last two shows I've done four, but he's done the last two, and incredible. And it's a gift from God that He has. So what we have in store for 2015 with both of our companies meshing together, for this one big project is going to blow your socks off. So, other than that, I am going to get going. Please make sure to let everyone know. I will have more updates, more information. And one more thing before I go, I have to give another special shout out to Vanna Hicks Wilson, Ebony Stewart, and Taki Turner, my core team. Love those ladies. Love, love, love those ladies. Let me get it correct. Nataki Lewis. I'm sorry. Love you, girl. I didn't mean to say it wrong last name. But love those ladies. They're my core team. So support system. They get Dear.NettieMae on point. So expect some major, major, major things from Dear.NettieMae. I love you guys and you have a wonderful night. Bye.